What does congestion mean? Well, exactly what the word suggests. That happens every time there's a bottleneck somewhere in the logistics flow. For example, we've all seen on news in the US where there were 100 ships waiting to dock Long Beach terminal, and that was purely because there was super huge demand that was caused by COVID, people buying a lot of things that they didn't need really. With that, the demand surged, and COVID had various shutdown pressures with the country of manufacture, namely China. So that caused both a supply shock and a demand shock. And therefore we had super high flows of cargo that wouldn't normally happen. And then you got also the labor force going under or going down due to COVID infections. So that created a perfect storm of massive congestion in the US where goods weren't flowing, and therefore they were getting bottlenecked at the terminals. So naturally, when that happens, we all get our goods late. And over the course of the last 12 months, some of us got our goods very, very late. So it was a massive issue and will continue to be a thing that just happens with logistics. Just like every time we have peak hour traffic and so forth, congestion will always exist naturally in the natural flow of cargo. With shipping lines, if they see a congestion at a certain port, or they're not able to load at a certain port due to that port being shut down, such as what we've seen in China with their COVID zero policy, they will then maneuver to a different port, therefore causing congestion in these other ports where they're all flocking to. And they will also sometimes cancel a sailing altogether, purely because there is just too much congestion and there is no point for them to shift to another port because that port's already congested, and then to reroute that entire operation will be super costly. So they will rather just cancel that sailing altogether. What does that mean for you as an importer or exporter? You're going to get disruption. You are also going to get rising unexpected costs. They're in the form of congestion surcharges. They're in the form of needing to find additional service to move your freight that was originally being planned on. So a lot of these costs are unplanned, and it can be quite painful, especially when you're running a very lean, tight ship where your goods is priced to the last cent. Congestion is a real thing. It is being amplified over the last 2 years due to COVID, and it will continue to be so going forward. So that's the episode on congestion. Check out some of our other videos that are super informative. This is La at TGL. Thank you for watching, and give us a like if you can.